Do you control your destiny? Or is your life a series of pre-written events? What if every choice, every decision, and every moment is already predetermined, scripted by the universe itself? Today on Physics Untold, we'll explore the mysteries of free will, determinism, and the mind-bending realities of quantum physics. Free will suggests that we control our actions, but is this control real, or does the universe pull the strings? Let's dive into the quantum realm to explore this paradox. Classical physics portrays the universe as deterministic. Every cause has a predictable effect. If we know the state of the universe at one time, we can theoretically predict its future. Implication: no room for free will in a deterministic world. Free will, the idea that we control our own actions, has been a cornerstone of human thought for centuries. But modern science has challenged this belief. Is free will truly ours, or are we mere puppets of the universe? To answer this, we must journey into the quantum realm. Let's start with classical physics. Newtonian mechanics describe the universe as a clockwork machine, where every cause has a predictable effect. If you knew the position and velocity of every particle in the universe, you could, in theory, predict the future with absolute certainty. In such a deterministic universe, free will doesn't exist. Every action is simply the result of prior causes. Then came quantum mechanics, and it seemed to shatter the deterministic view. At the quantum level, particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, a concept known as superposition. Schrödinger's cat, a thought experiment, illustrates this beautifully until observed. The cat is both alive and dead. But does this randomness create room for free will? Quantum mechanics introduced randomness to the universe. Particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously. Does this randomness mean free will exists? Decisions are influenced by neural processes governed by quantum and classical mechanics. The observer effect in quantum mechanics ties reality to observation. Question: if reality is shaped by observation, are our choices merely a reflection of predetermined quantum processes? Here's where it gets tricky. Even quantum randomness doesn't necessarily mean free will exists. Our brains operate through neural processes governed by both quantum and classical mechanics. The observer effect in quantum physics suggests that reality is shaped by observation. But if our observations are themselves determined by quantum processes, are we really free? Here's where neuroscience comes in. Experiments like Benjamin Libet's in the 1980s showed that our brains make decisions before we're consciously aware of them. Brain activity, called the readiness potential, occurs milliseconds before we feel we've made a choice. This suggests that what we perceive as a choice is merely our brain reporting decisions it has already made. Even our thoughts are part of a causal chain, driven by genetics, environment, and neural processes. But it gets even stranger. Neuroscience shows that what we perceive as reality is constructed by our brains. The brain doesn't passively receive information. It actively processes and interprets sensory input, creating a mental model of the world. This means that the world you see, hear, and touch exists not out there, but as a virtual reality created by your brain. Combine this with quantum theories like the holographic principle, which suggest the universe itself might be a projection, and you have a compelling case for reality being an illusion. Physics offers several theories that support this idea. The block universe theory. Time is a dimension like space, meaning past, present, and future coexist. Everything is already set. The multiverse hypothesis. Every decision spawns a new universe, but within each, events are deterministic. The simulation hypothesis. The universe operates like a computer program, reinforcing the idea of a pre-written reality. All of this points to one conclusion: free will is an illusion. Every thought, every action, every choice is the result of prior causes and processes beyond our control. Whether it's classical determinism, quantum probabilities, or neural computation, the end result is the same. Our lives are predetermined. But what about the feeling of free will? Philosophers argue that this feeling itself is part of the design, an evolutionary feature that helps us navigate the world. And while the truth may challenge our sense of autonomy, it also reveals the deep interconnectedness of everything in the universe. So, is free will real? Science suggests not. But perhaps the beauty lies in understanding that we are part of a grand interconnected system. Whether reality is predetermined or a virtual illusion, one thing is clear: the universe is far stranger and more wondrous than we ever imagined. What do you think? Is free will real, or is it just a comforting illusion? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more mind expanding content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring.